Good evening. This is Kai Hagen with Eye on Our Community. I haven't been here for a few weeks during the holidays. I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, and wish you a good New Year as we enter 2015. For our first show with Eye on Our Community this year, we're pleased to have as a guest Nicholas Redding. Nicholas is a Frederick County resident, a resident of Jefferson, actually, but he is the executive director of Preservation Maryland. He graduated from Shepherd University, which is also in our neck of the woods, and before working with Preservation Maryland, he was appointed to the Frederick County Historic Preservation Commission. He has oversaw the operations of the Long Branch Plantation, which maybe we'll hear a little bit more about. It's a 400-acre historic site in Virginia's beautiful Shenandoah Valley. He spent 5 years as a member of the staff of the Civil War Trust in our nation's capital, and has previously worked as a park ranger at Gettysburg in the C&O Canal. And as I said, he lives in the area here with his wife and two beagles.
Yeah,
I make note of that. Since you included it, I presume they are an important part of the family. So anyway, welcome, Nick.
it's really wonderful to be here.
Should I call you Nick or
Nick
Nicholas?
is great.
Nick.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll go with Nick. So I thought it'd be good if we took a little time at the beginning just to talk about, obviously anybody who just heard that introduction knows that you came to Preservation Maryland with a pretty well-rounded and lengthy list of previous experiences and jobs and volunteer opportunities with groups that do work that's related to what you're doing today. In fact, that's a pretty impressive resume for a guy who looks as young as you do. I won't try to guess your age or anything. But why don't you tell us a little bit about just how you got into that before we start talking about the work you're doing now?
So I grew up in Buffalo, New York. The connection to history for me was an ancestral connection. So my great-grandmother always told me stories about our Civil War ancestor, and that got me really interested. And an early trip to Gettysburg, as I think like a 7th grader or something like that, I got the bug and was just enamored by it. And so that's what brought me down to Shepherdstown. I wanted to go and get a degree in history, and I wanted to see if I could find...
Of course, you were going to college, a stone's throw from Antietam National Battlefield.
3 miles from Antietam, and that was on purpose. So I found a place where I could study not only history, but Civil War history and historic preservation.